First, we're gonna have a nice little welcome from our friends from United. Then Sammie is gonna go through the fitness routine. And then at 7 p.m., we are gonna do a Q&A with Evan Engram from the New York Giants.
So thank you so much for having us. We are so pleased to join you all today at this event and to celebrate with you all our longstanding partnership with Special Olympics. Since 2017, our employees have partnered with athletes just like yourselves from all over the world in over 125,000 hours of events and activities all together. New Jersey region is especially proud to support and stand in camaraderie with you with athletes particularly during these challenging times. And we're just excited to be with you all. So thank you for all who are participating today. Let's make every action count, which is our United motto, and enjoy each other. Again, particularly during these challenging times while we're socially distancing, it's nice that we're able to come together this way virtually and support one another. So thank you for having us.
All right. So tonight we're going to get started with a warm up, and then we're going to do a fun little different way of exercising. And then we're going to end with a little cool down of stretching both our upper and lower bodies. So we're first going to get started with the warm up of jumping jacks, squats, push-ups, and sit-ups. We're going to do 10 of each of these, and then we're going to get into our workout. All right, is everybody ready? Give me a big thumbs up. All right, awesome. So we're going to go ahead and start with 10 jumping jacks and then go into our squats. All right, so make sure you guys give yourself enough room. Spread out. In 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. We're gonna go ahead and warm up those legs. So we're gonna start with our feet about shoulder width apart. And we're gonna sit down as if we're sitting on a chair, sitting our weight back so our knees don't go over our toes. So down, up 1, down, up 2, down, up 3, down, up 4, down, up 5, down, up 6, down, up 7, down, up 8, 2 more, down, up 9, last one, down, up 10. All right, good job. Our next one we're gonna warm up our upper body. So we're gonna go ahead and get down onto the ground, and we're gonna go into our push-ups, okay? So I'll show the full version. So we're in a plank position, flat line, head in a neutral position, shoulders over our wrist. We're gonna come down as far as we can without losing that form and push back up. Now modified version, our knees are down on the ground, keeping that same form. We're coming down and pushing back up. Okay, so we're gonna try 10 of those together. You can either do the modified version on your knees or the full version in a plank position. I'll do 5 in a full plank, and then 5 with my knees down. And down 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up. All right, good job with those push-ups, guys. Stay down on the ground. We're gonna roll onto our backs, and we're gonna do 10 sit-ups together. So feet and back, flat on the ground, arms down on the ground. We're gonna slide those arms up, and we're gonna come down nice and slow. Slide those hands all the way up to your toes, and back down for 2. Slide all the way up to your toes, down for 3, slide all the way up, down for 4, slide all the way up, down for 5, halfway there, slide all the way up, down for 6, all the way up, down for 7, up, down for 8, nice and controlled, all the way up, down for 9, last one guys, all the way up, and down for 10. All right, good job. Get a little warmed up for our big workout. Go ahead and grab a drink of water if you need to, and then we're gonna get into our core workout. So I thought that this would be a fun way to exercise tonight. So I have the whole alphabet here, and I have a different exercise for each letter of the alphabet. So I decided to pick the word fitness for us to spell out tonight. So our first letter of fitness is F. So we're gonna start with back lunges. And then we're gonna hold a plank for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna go to N. We're gonna go into our bridges. Then we're gonna go to T for our bicep curls. We're gonna go, where am I? Sorry, our E for dips, and then for our S, we have burpees. So we're gonna be doing burpees 2 times in a row. All right, give me a big thumbs up when you guys are ready to get into our fitness workout. Everyone ready? All right, awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and start with F, our back lunges. All right, so standing with our feet together, we're gonna start by stepping back with our left leg, okay? So step back, lunge, come up, and back in for 1. Step back, lunge, up, in for 2. Step back, lunge, up, in for 3. Step back, lunge, up, in for 4. Step back, lunge, up, in for 5. Halfway there. Out, lunge, up, in for 6. Step back, lunge, up, in for 7. 3 more. Out, lunge, up, in for 8. Out, lunge, up, in for 9. Last one. Out, lunge, up, in for 10. All right, awesome job, guys. We're gonna flip over, and now we're gonna step back with our right leg. So same thing, start with our feet together, step back with the right, lunge, up, in for 1. Step back, squeeze, down, up, in for 2. Step back, lunge, up, in for 3. Step back, lunge, up, in for 4. Step back, lunge, up, in for 5. Halfway there. Back, lunge, up, in for 6. Back, lunge, up, in for 7. Step back, lunge, up, in for 8. 2 more. Back with the right, lunge, up, in for 9. Last one. Back, lunge, up, in for 10. All right, good job with those lunges, guys. We're next gonna go into I for our plank hold. All right, so everyone go ahead and get down onto the ground. We're gonna go ahead and go onto our elbows, and we're gonna bring our knees up off the ground, holding in a plank position, making sure that you're in a straight line and everything is squeezed. And we're gonna go ahead and hold for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. You got it, guys. Make sure everything is squeezed. You're in a nice straight line, squeezing your glutes, your core, making sure your head is in a neutral position. You got this, guys. 15 more seconds. We're halfway there. Halfway there. Squeeze, squeeze. 10 more seconds. You got it, guys. Make sure you're squeezed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Good job with that plank, guys. Our next letter in fitness is going to be our T for our bicep curls. So if you guys have your weights, go ahead and grab those weights really quick. If you don't have weights, that's perfectly fine as well. All right. So our bicep curls, we have our weights. We're holding the weights with our palms facing out so that we're going to curl right up and come back down. All right, from the side, we're going to curl all the way up and back down. All right, we're going to do 8 more of those together. Up for 8 and down. Up 7, back down. Up 6, back down. Up 5, back down. Up 4, back down. Up for 3, down. Up for 2, down. Up for 1, and back down. All right, good job. You can go ahead and put those weights to the side. Our next exercise are gonna be our bridges for N. All right, so I'm gonna have everyone go ahead and get back down on the ground. We're gonna lie on our backs with our knees bent up and our feet flat on the ground. Okay, so feet flat on the ground, back flat on the ground. What you're gonna do, we're gonna bring our hips up off the floor as high as we can and squeeze and come back down. So come all the way up as high as you can, squeeze, and back down for 2. Again, all the way up and squeeze, down for 3. All the way up, squeeze, down for 4. Back up, squeeze, down 5. Up, squeeze, down 6. Up, squeeze, down 7. Up, squeeze, down 8. Up, squeeze, down 9. Last one. Up, squeeze, and back down for 10. All right. Let's see what our next letter is. Our next letter is E. So we're gonna go ahead and work with those triceps and we're gonna do some dips on the ground. So we're gonna stay on the ground and we're gonna come back into our bridge position. All right, so instead of lying down, we're gonna sit up. Our hands are behind us. Our fingertips are facing forward the same way as our toes, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring our hips up as high as we can. If this is as high as you can go, that's perfectly fine. You do as high as you can. And we're gonna dip our elbows down and come back, press back up. So dip those elbows down and push back up for 2. Dip those elbows down, push up for 3. Dip those elbows down, push up for 4, squeeze. Dip down, press up for 5. Dip down, up for 6. Dip down, up for 7. Down, up for 8. Down, up for 9. Last one, guys. And down, up for 10. All right, good job. Our last exercise that we have to finish out fitness are burpees. All right, so we're gonna do burpees 2 times in a row. We're gonna do them 5. We're gonna do 5 times for each of those. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show a modified version, and then I'm gonna show the full version. So you could choose to do either the modified version or the full version when we do the exercise all together. So what we're gonna do for the modified version, we're gonna have our feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna come up on our toes, reach for the sky, come down, step your right leg out, step your left leg out, step your right leg back in, step that left leg back in, and stand up. So one more time, come up on those toes, reach for the sky, come back down, step out with the right, step out with the left, step in with the right, step in with the left, and back up. Now for the full version, we're gonna add a jump to it. So again, starting with our feet about shoulder width apart, we're gonna jump up, come down, we're gonna jump out into a plank, we're gonna jump in and stand back up. So again, jump up, down, jump out, jump back in, and stand back up. All right, give me a thumbs up if you're good with either of those versions. All right, perfect. So we're gonna do 5, take a few second rest, and then do 5 more. So I'm gonna do the modified version for the first 5 and the full version for the second 5. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Reach up, down, out, in, up, 1, up, down, out, in, up, 2, up, down, back, in, up, 3, up, down, out, in, up, 4, up, down, out, in, up, 5. All right, good job. Take a few second rest and we're gonna get into that second 5. That second 5, I'm gonna do the full version, which would be the jumping version. All right, give yourself a few second rest. We're gonna get back into those burpees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Up, down, out, in, up, 1. Up, down, out, in, up, 2. Up, down, out, in, up, 3. Up, down, out, in, up, 4. Last one. Up, down, out, in, up, 5. All right. Good job, guys. That was an awesome workout. We finished spelling out fitness. You guys did awesome. And now go ahead and grab a drink of water. And we're going to get into our cool down and just stretch a little bit of our upper and lower bodies. All right, when you guys are ready to get into our stretches, go ahead and give me a thumbs up so I know we're all good. All right. All right, so I need everyone to stand up. Make sure you guys have enough room for yourselves. So feet are gonna be about shoulder width apart. Take our right arm, reach over and stretch, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Go ahead, switch arms. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take that right arm behind your head. Stretch and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch and bring that left arm back. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, take that right arm, stretch it all the way over to that left side, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take that left arm, reach it all the way to that right side, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's take a seat on the floor. We're gonna go into a butterfly position. And we're gonna reach our arms forward, and we're gonna stretch and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Keep that left leg where it is. Straighten out that right leg. And we're gonna reach for those right toes. And we're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring that right leg back in. Straighten that left leg out. You're going to reach for those left toes and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Keep that left leg where it is. Straighten that right leg out. Reach for the center and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. So now we're gonna roll onto our stomachs. All right, so we're flat on the ground. You're gonna have your hands next to your chest, keeping your lower body on the ground. We're just gonna push up our upper body, so we're stretching out our core muscles. Only go as far as you can. You don't have to come all the way up like I am. And we're gonna stretch and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. We're gonna go ahead and stand up now. And we're gonna stretch out both our quads and our calf muscles. So if you need to hold on to something for this, you can. So we're gonna stand on that right leg. We're gonna bring our left leg behind us, and we're gonna stretch and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch legs. Stand on that left leg. Bring that right leg behind us, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. We're gonna have that right leg in front. We're gonna have our left leg out straight behind us. We're gonna lean into that right leg and stretch out those calf muscles in our left. We're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Go ahead and switch legs. So our right leg is back. And we're gonna stretch and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job, guys. So I hope you guys had an awesome workout today. I had a great time with you guys, and thank you for joining me.
Hi, my name's Ethan Medley. We've met, and had the opportunity to really bring in a bunch of athletes over the years from Special Olympics New Jersey, usually at stadium events. And Evan has really enjoyed each of those, and he can tell you more about that. But what we really want to say was that we didn't want to go too long without having the opportunity to talk with everybody and spend some time together. And Evan said, please set something up where we can get together. So we got your questions. I do think it'd be great if somebody could tell Evan what you're working towards right now and what the Olympics are going to look like this year. And then we can get right into maybe some questions for him that he can answer.
Awesome. So does one of our athletes want to quick unmute themselves, specifically one who was competing in our virtual summer games this year?
Me.
Sean?
Hello.
Hi. We actually were trying to compete for Special Olympics Summer Games, but because of coronavirus, it didn't happen. But the virtual games is awesome. It's awesome.
And Sean, can you tell him a little bit more about what you did? Maybe what sport you competed in or what events you got to do?
I actually ran the 400-meter dash for the first time, probably the longest time.
Wow.
In 10 years. Did the run and long jump. That was pretty intense. But it was awesome to be able to be part of Summer Games. Like, it was awesome.
I bet. Congratulations for doing that, too.
Thank you.
I bet you had to work really hard.
First time in 10 years did track and field.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're just a natural. It just comes easy. You're just a natural.
And how did you submit? How did you tell who won and submit your times and all that?
I actually got into it with Cindy Godown, who actually helped me get through the Summer Games virtual reality. And which is really cool because to be able to be in touch with the committee in any way is awesome. And I do appreciate this opportunity with you and the Special Olympics itself.
No, I appreciate you guys having me. You guys are working hard. You guys are having fun. You're bringing great energy to what you're doing, and you guys are competing at a high level. And that's one thing that I love and I appreciate, and that's competing, and that's having fun, and that's sharing a lot of memories with people too. And I know it's tough with all this stuff going on, and you have to be separated, but I definitely want to say I'm proud to be here with everybody, and I'm also proud of you guys for all the hard work and the dedication you guys are still showing, even through some of this kind of tough times.
Yes, thank you so much for being with us today. And thank you, Sean, for sharing that with Evan.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Evan, I have a question.
Your name first.
My name is Jordan. I do basketball and cycling.
And you just did your virtual.
And I just did my virtual softball drill and 25 meters and 50 meters.
Right.
Oh wow, okay, I see you. That's awesome, man.
Okay.
How'd you like the shot put? That's not easy, huh?
No, you don't do that.
Nah, I don't even do that. Like,
But you do 3-point ball.
yeah, I do. I have really long arms, so yeah.
Go ahead, say it.
I do my 3-point drill and my basketball shots.
Right.
Knocking down some 3-pointers.
Yep.
Okay. We have to get in the gym sometime then, see what you got.
What?
Oh Lord. Okay, thank you for talking.
Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is it too late to ask a question?
No.
Okay. How long have you done football?
I've been playing football since I was 4 years old. My mom and dad, they threw me out there at a really young age. And I used to be really scared on the football field when I was younger. But I grew up a little bit, got a little bit bigger, got a little bit stronger, and started to really have fun with it. So I've been playing literally all my life.
Did you have a trainer?
I got a trainer when I got to high school. When you get to high school, you start weight training in the weight room and doing a lot of things, a lot of work on the field for football. So, we basically had our high school coaches that trained us, and then I went to college, and then we had college trainers, and then the league and the NFL with the Giants. There's trainers on our staff, and also have trainers at home in Georgia that I work with. So definitely a lot of training, a lot of people telling me what to do, boss me around a little bit, but it's all the work that we put in is all worth it.
That sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Okay.
What was it like playing for the New York Giants? What is it like playing for them?
Playing for the New York Giants is a dream come true. Just playing in front of all the great fans like you guys, and all the support, and just falling in love with winning and working hard with my teammates. It's a real blessing. And it's always fun. And I know that we're making a lot of memories, and you guys are rocking all the jerseys and supporting us and loving us. So it's definitely a great place to play. I wanted to come play for the Giants coming out of college, and luckily they drafted me. So I kind of was in heaven from day one. So it's been a blast, and I hope that I can play here for the rest of my career, and retire in the Big Blue.
I have a question.
Okay.
Sorry. My name is Michael, and I'm a huge fan of you and the rest of the Giants. Now, I would like to start off by saying you deserve to be a Pro Bowler by now, in my opinion. I can't wait to see you, Daniel Jones, Saquon, and everyone else win another Super Bowl in the future. I really hope to see you guys play week 1. My brother is a Steelers fan, and me and my best friend are Giants fans. And I hope I play flag football for the Mercer Rebels for special SONJ. We won gold 3 years in a row. And I have one more question. What have you been doing since the COVID-19 virus to stay positive and shape for your 2020 regular season?
Well, first, I want to say thank you for the support and thank you for the love. I want to send you some love for winning your football league. That I know that took a lot of hard work. I know you had a good time with that, so congrats on that. And the best thing for me in this time is just honestly just being thankful for the people around me. You know, the things I get to do each and every day. It's obviously this COVID and all this stuff going on has been really tough, but you know, it's having a positive mindset through hard times and having a positive mindset through difficult moments in our life. It makes us stronger, and it kind of helps us not be so down all the time and think about the good and actually appreciate it. So I've just been staying positive and just working hard and preparing for the season so we can go and win those games and bring a Super Bowl, like you just said. And we need to beat the Steelers so you can talk to your friend or your brother that's a Steelers fan. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm just, like I said, I'm a big fan of yours, man, because I've been a Giants fan forever, and it's an honor me meeting you.
It's an honor being here with you, brother. I appreciate that.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
I have a question for you, Evan.
Okay, what's up?
So this is your 4th season as a New York Giant, correct?
Yep, I'm going into season 4.
How did it feel playing alongside a future Hall of Famer in Eli Manning for almost 3 seasons?
Man, it was a blessing. It was definitely a blessing playing with Eli. I went to the same school Eli went to, although he was there a long time before me. But it was a blessing. You know, he was a great teammate. He was very positive. He led by example of how hard to work and how to show up each and every day to try to get better and find things to get better at. And he also was a great teammate in ways that helped me grow as a player, helped me grow as a professional football player. So it was a blessing to be his teammate and to spend time with him and go into battle with him. And I'm definitely going to miss him along with everybody else that are big Eli and Giants fans. So I would definitely, if I had to describe it in one word, I would definitely say it was a blessing.
Thank you. You guys are just unbelievable to watch.
I appreciate it, Justin.
I have a question. My name is Ryan. My family and I are big fans. Do you think the season is going to start on time?
That's a good question. I think the season, if I had to guess, I think it will start on time. You know, it's a lot of people working hard on figuring out ways to be safe and to make sure that we're going by all the right guidelines and things like that. So I think we're going to have season. I think it's going to start on time. There's just going to be a lot of different adjustments and it's going to be some perseverance through some new things that we aren't familiar with. But I think we're built for it and we'll have football soon.
I have a question.
What's up?
What positions do you work for? What kind of positions do you do on the New York Giants?
Okay, so I play tight end. I'm kind of a receiver, but I'm with the offensive line a lot, so I help blocking. So I like to say I have the hardest position on the field because I have to hit people and be fast and catch the ball and all that stuff. Some other guys don't have to do as much, but yeah. So I play tight end. I have to work on my speed. I have to get in the weight room to stay strong so I can block. Big defensive linemen. And I have to work on my skills so I can catch the ball and go score a touchdown. So I have to do a lot of training to be successful.
Does it hurt when you tackle?
What'd you say?
Does it hurt when you tackle?
Do I have to tackle?
Does it hurt Does it hurt when you tackle?
Well, sometimes some guys get me good, but a lot of the time is they don't hit as hard as they like to think they do. But there are some that can sneak up on me a couple times. I've been hit pretty hard sometimes, but other than that, not that bad.
How many years were you with the Giants?
I'm going on my 4th year. This year will be 4 years.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, I have a question for you, my brother from another mother, Mr. Evan.
What's up, Eric?
How's it going? What advice do you have to be a good athlete?
My advice to you to be a good athlete, I think you just got to keep working. You know, you got to find you obviously know what you're good at, but you have to find out things that you can get better at, and you have to focus on those things, and you have to accept that, and it's okay. We're all not perfect. I'm not the best football player ever. I have I have things I have to get better at, and I think when you can find those things and focus on those, you become a better all-around athlete, and you're able to make adjustments, and you're able to really be real with yourself and find ways to get better each and every day. So I would definitely say if you're working hard, find ways to work even harder. And I think
the best thing in your life?
You're smart.
I got a quick question.
What was the first one?
I'm sorry. I didn't know he was still talking. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm listening.
My question is, are you like, how's it feel to play against the other teams like the Eagles? And how's it feel to are you guys still friends like on a regular basis, or do you guys stay on your own turf?
Oh man, that's a good question. No, I mean on the field, you know, it's business on the field. So, you know, the defenses are trying to stop us. They're trying to tackle us, to try to hit us. They might talk some trash, like they're trying to get in our heads and they're trying to beat us down. And obviously, we're trying to score points and win the game. But I think everybody in the league, everybody in the NFL, it is a brotherhood, and we do go through a lot of the same things together. So at the end of the day, there's never any hard feelings or any real spiteful things. I think that is just the art of competing and trying to beat each other up some plays and a couple of times during the game. But at the end of the day, we're all family. And
what's it like playing for the Super Bowl?
That's a great question because I got to get there I got to get there to be able to figure that out, I'm gonna keep working until I do. So hopefully soon I can find that answer out for you and come and tell you how it feels.
Can I ask you a quick question again?
Yeah.
Who do you think tackles you like the hardest? Like you know, I'm pretty sure you could tackle anybody on the field.
Yeah.
'Cause you're an awesome guy.
I would have to say, I'm trying to think.
Mark, kick the Steelers' butt.
I think I would. Honestly, I think our safety, Jabril Peppers, he hits hard, and we're in practice, and we're not even trying to really hit each other, and his tackling and his hits hurt. So I'm gonna have to ride with my teammate, and luckily I don't have to play against him full speed. But I would definitely say Jabril is probably the hardest hitter I've seen.
I might when I go see you play against the Steelers, I may have to get. I'm gonna get an Evan Engram jersey because I don't have one yet.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get that 88 on you.
Oh, your 88 is your jersey number?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, bro. Thank you, dude. I love you.
I have another question. What have you been doing since you couldn't go to training camps? What have you been doing at home to get ready so you're able to compete?
I'm I live in Georgia right now, and this is where I grew up. So I have a trainer that I had in high school, and he has a gym that was shut down for a little bit, and he wasn't allowing anybody really going there, but he kind of let me sneak in there a couple times to get some work in. So I got lucky with being able to still train and work out, but it was a smart. I cleaned up after myself and took the proper precautions. But it was kind of tough because in off season we have to work out. And it's tough to get our work done sometimes. So we definitely I was lucky to have that gym at home.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
So, who would you say is the toughest team that you've played? Who would you say is the toughest team you play against?
I would probably say the Cowboys.
Cowgirls, right?
Yeah, Cowgirls. But the sad thing is I haven't beat them yet. Since I've been on the Giants, and we play them twice a year, so it's been tough. That series past couple of years has been tough. So I'm gonna have to give them that. But
guys down there.
But we're gonna take them down this year. So I might
have to see you guys in the Super Bowl this year too.
Yeah, too, trust me too.
I got a question. How's it feel to play with your new quarterback?
Oh man, I love playing with DJ.
Really? Is he as good as Eli or any of the Manning brothers?
I think he's going to be able to be as good as Eli someday for sure. Definitely, when you win 2 Super Bowls, it's going to be hard to get to that level. But the way DJ works and the way he loves to work with his teammates and get better every day, and just the type of person he is to be around as a friend as well is awesome. So I love playing with DJ, and I'm excited to go into the future with him.
Oh, that's cool.
Role model and why?
Great question. I wouldn't really say I have a true role model. I'm very, very, very strong in my faith, and I have a big prayer life, and I trust God with a lot of things in my life that sometimes are tough or sometimes are kind of hard to go through. So I really just put all my faith in God, and I trust in Him, and I read the Bible, and it teaches me things. So I would definitely say if I had a role model, I would have to say it's in my faith and how I walk in my life each and every day.
That's great. That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's very good. It's apparent in how you speak, the faith, We also have a very strong faith, so glad to see.
I appreciate
Evan,
that.
Yeah.
Do you know a player who used to work for play for the Giants?
What'd you say?
Do you know a player who used to play for the Giants?
Oh yeah.
Like Chris Nee? You know Chris?
Yeah. I mean, literally, at the facility, all those guys always come back around. I think that's awesome.
Do you know a player by the name Chris Nee?
Yeah. He played offensive line for the Giants.
I know him on a personal level.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, he's on the walls in the facility. He's
I
big.
know him on a person. I know he's for the Jaguars now.
Yeah,
I know him on a personal level. There's reasons why I know him on a personal level.
That's awesome.
I know his whole
Evan,
family on a personal.
Yeah.
What is your Madden rating?
Man, I haven't played Madden in a while, but I think I came in this year at like an 85, maybe like an 86. I know I'm the fastest tight end on the game, so I'm still proud about that. But for my speed wise, but I think my overall is like 85. I think so. We gotta get that up a little bit. I'm okay with it, but we can get it up a little bit for sure.
Do you have Xbox or PlayStation?
So I'm on PlayStation.
Excuse me. Wait, hold on. I'm really confused here. What? Because I played Madden for almost like 11 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen your overall really drop like over to 81 or something.
Wait, so you said you haven't, or you have seen?
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna see it.
Yeah. Nah, they do change the rating, so they kind of update it for if a guy's playing really well, they'll boost his overall up a little bit. If he's playing bad or if he's hurt, they might drop him a little bit. But I like I said, I haven't played Madden in a long time, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to log back on and get the dust off and get on some Madden and get my overall up.
Yo, since you don't want to get your overall up, I have Madden.
What's your hobby when you're not playing?
Playing video games. I used to play Madden a lot. I played 2K. I played Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty. That's just like
Evan.
I'm away, so I play a lot of video games.
Evan, do you play Fortnite?
I used to play Fortnite a lot. I was on Fortnite, and then now I'm playing Call of Duty. So
give me
Fortnite in a while.
I got one more question. It's actually a real good question. What's it feel to be on the stage on draft night?
Oh man, it's awesome. You know, when I got drafted, I had a big party at my house. Literally every single one of my family members were there, all my best friends, all my old coaches and my teammates. And we had this huge party. I had this big like screen, like the projector screen in my backyard. It was huge. I have a pool. My mom has a pool in her backyard, so everybody was around the pool, and it was just an awesome night that I got to hang out with everybody I loved, and for them to be there at that moment, getting drafted by the Giants, it was definitely the best night of my life for sure, easily.
That's cool.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Where do you go after your Super Bowl if you win?
Oh, you're not muted.
Okay, that's a great question. After we win the Super Bowl, I think I'm gonna steal the trophy just for myself. I'm gonna go back to New York. We're gonna have the parade, and I'm gonna come and celebrate with all of you guys and everybody, and then we're all gonna throw a big party at Special Olympics to celebrate our Super Bowl win, and everybody in here is gonna be there. And then we're gonna get back to work and to go win another one, so we can do it all over again. So that's
the complex and keep it safe, so you're there when you come back and win the second one.
Exactly. Y'all can hold it for me.
You guys all just got a very special invitation and promise from Evan. Let's all write this down. And we can hold it to him,
I like that.
Yeah.
Write it down.
I have one more question, Evan.
Okay.
If you don't mind. Well, you're 88 overall, and your speed is 90 in Madden 20. That's what I just looked up.
Yeah, I'm okay. 88, nice.
And another question I had was, last season, what was your reaction when you guys beat Tampa Bay in Week 3?
Oh, that was by far one of my favorite games since I've been with the Giants. We were down 17 points at halftime. It was Daniel's first start, and I made a couple big plays in the game. It was just a great win, a great comeback, and it was definitely one of my favorite games since I've been.
Especially on that missed field, I still can't believe the kicker missed that.
Yeah, I was really scared. I was upset. I was happy. I was about to cry. I was jumping around, almost tears of joy. It was a huge win. It was so much fun.
What was it like to run through the stadium for the first time ever?
What'd you say?
How did it feel when you actually ran through your stadium for the first time ever and dressed in a uniform?
Man, it was an awesome feeling. You know, you always try to picture it like before you get there, and you try to play in your mind so many times, and you literally dream about it, and I was just able just to sit there and just really just take it all in, And, you know, like I said earlier, I gave thanks to God, and I was just so happy that I was living my dream. And just, it was just a great feeling. I never forget it. And it was just a preseason game, so it wasn't even a full game. It was against the Steelers, my rookie year, my first game, my first snap. It was just an awesome feeling.
All right, I got one for you. Who was your?
You went muted. Here we go.
Oh, sorry. Who was your favorite NFL football player growing up?
I really loved watching Michael Vick play. He was a quarterback in Atlanta for the Falcons. He was a very electric player, and he was doing things on the football field that were just insane to watch as a kid. And I played quarterback when I was younger, and I literally wore his number. I bought his cleats. I wore my wristbands like him. I had the helmet. And I tried to be like him as much as possible on the football field. So I'll definitely say Vic.
Cool beans.
Thank you.
Hey, Evan, one of our athletes, Kevin, has a question for you.
What's up, Kevin?
I'd like to ask you is that I just want to say that how many Super Bowls that you have? Just tell me about how to play football.
You said, what was the last part? I always play football?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have any Super Bowls yet. They're on the way. But it's amazing playing football. You know, it's hard, it's challenging, it's very exhilarating. There's scary moments, there's fun moments, it's just a roller coaster on the football field emotionally, but it's definitely something that I've been doing all my life. I've been in love with it all my life, and just being able to grow in the sport has been awesome. And a lot of my best friends in my life that are very important to me and helped me get to where I am, I met them through football. So you know, I met a lot of the most close people in my life through the sport. So it's amazing game to play, and it's done a lot for me in my life.
Evan, I know we're at 7:30. Do you have time for a few more questions?
Yeah, I can do a couple more for sure.
I've got a question.
Okay.
My name's Demi.
Yeah.
Hey, Demi.
I've got a question for you, Ethan.
Okay.
Evan, sorry.
It's okay. Ethan got happy for a second.
Yeah, I'm ready.
How many years have you been playing football?
I'm coming up on 4 years. This year will be my 4th year playing.
4th year playing?
Yes, I'm getting old. Yep.
Aren't you coming to Special Olympics this year to play for us?
I would love to. I would really love to. Y'all gonna get me a jersey? I gotta get me a jersey. I'll bring my cleats, and we'll go out there and we'll have fun.
We can make that happen.
I'll bring a disguise so nobody will know it's me.
Yeah.
I'll be all-time quarterback.
I'm playing tennis too.
You gotta teach me how to play tennis now. I'm not. I'm only good on the Wii. That's it. I can't. You gotta teach me how to play. You gotta teach me how to play real tennis. Okay? Can you do that?
Oh my gosh, Evan, I'm really good on the tennis court.
I believe it. So you gotta teach me. You gotta coach me up.
I will.
Okay.
Thank
Can you
you.
bring Eli with you?
What'd you say?
Can you bring Eli with you when you come play with us?
Yeah, I'll shoot him a text. I'll see what he's doing that day, and we'll see.
Okay.
Are there any other questions? We had, I think we had one posting that was a question for you, Evan, that was, if you could give any advice in the world, what advice would you give to them as athletes, right? We haven't answered that yet, I don't think.
I think I would definitely my advice to you guys would, just like I said earlier, I was telling, I think, Eric, that you have to be able to find things that you aren't as good at. Whether like for me in football, there's some days where I might not have good blocking. I might not be blocking well. So I have to, when the next week of practice, I have to go and practice, and I have to focus on my blocking. I have to find ways to get better. I have to see what maybe I'm doing wrong, and to make sure I don't do those things. So I think the best advice you can take as an athlete is to know that there's always room for improvement, and it's okay not to be good at certain things. Nobody's perfect, but when you try to work at those things that you struggle at sometimes, it does improve your game. It does improve your work ethic, and it just helps you out all around. So that would be my advice.
And Ev, can just one question that I'd love to hear you talk about for all the athletes is, can you talk about like the power of confidence and just positivity? Like, how does that work for you, and what do you see out of that?
Yeah, no, it's really important. Like I said earlier about staying positive. I know there's hard days. There's tough days. Everybody has them. There's times of failure. There's times of struggles, and it's easy to get afraid. It's easy to start doubting. But for myself, I think the best advice I can give there is just know that there's days that are going to be bad, and it's what's important is what you do with those days. Are you mad, and are you looking at it the wrong way, and you're not trying to take something from it, or can you sit back and say, hey, like, it's okay. Like, this is going to make me stronger. This is going to make me better. I'm going to bounce back from it. And I think just having that mentality and having that mindset through the hard times, that's going to build your confidence. You're going to be able to be more confident in yourself, and you're going to be able to have more fun, and you're going to be able to go stronger. So when more hard times do, you can get through them, and you can also help the people around you get through them. So just stay positive and stay strong, and just be ready to grow through the hard times and the hard days.
That's great. And one thing I heard one time is, like, if you're struggling with something new, or if you're struggling with something difficult, if you have the chance to take a pause and do something you're really good at for a second, and then go back to that same task, you'll even do better sometimes. And that, I think, shows the power of the mind and a positive attitude sometimes, and just keeping good people around you.
Definitely.
Are there any final questions that people want to end up with? Anything that anybody didn't get a chance to ask while we're all together tonight?
I have one more.
Okay.
So, go Giants, baby. Go Giants.
Giants.
That is great.
Thank you.
Actually, I got one question. How's it feel to play with Sproles?
What did you say?
How did it feel to play with Sproles? Because he recently retired too.
Darren Sproles?
Yeah.
I didn't get to play with Darren Sproles. I know I played with him on Madden back in the day. He was really good on Madden, so I think it was pretty good to do that for sure.
Anything from the staff before we wrap up that they've been holding on to?
I have one more question.
Okay. Go ahead.
What was it like? What was it like? So I'm a huge Saints fan for the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
But what was it like to I don't know if you ever played against Drew Brees, but if you had, what was it like playing against him?
You know what? Playing against Drew Brees is tough because he's so good. And obviously, I play offense, so the defense is on the field, I'm on the sideline, and I get to really watch. And so he's an awesome quarterback. He's very, very good. He's a good leader, and it's definitely tough it's definitely tough to watch because when I'm watching him, he's beating my team up. So he's a good quarterback, and he's definitely one of the best to ever play in the league for sure.
You go back and look at our scores against the Saints. It's never like 24-17. It's like 50-38, and like, you know, we've had
he tears it up.
We've had some unbelievable games against the Saints over the last 10 years.
So Evan and Ethan,
chat.
Diane from Special Olympics staff, and I just want to say thank you so much for coming out tonight. I know our athletes had a great time in just being able to sit around and chat with you really informally, and we really appreciate the fact you're taking the time to do that. We're going to hold you to all those promises you made tonight, because we got snowball coming up, we got our fall games, we've got summer games, so we would love to see you. Bring friends, and come out and support us.
Yes, I thank you all for having me. I'm excited to get to know you guys more and to hang out with you guys and play some sports together. You guys keep working, keep up the hard work, and keep being good teammates and good friends to each other in here as well. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, Evan. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, good evening, everybody.
All right, everybody. Take care.
Thank you, Ethan. Thank you, Evan. Have a great night.
Go Giants.
Go
Giants.